Sagittarius, how you doing, guys? So obviously we are changing a lot of things up around your, well, I would say definitely the first weekly anyway, because I'm getting a little bit frustrated and fed up with just seeing the same signs coming through just for love or third party situations. So what I'm going to do is what I was doing on YouTube here. Find out what to be aware of and energies or people that could be around you. Okay, a lot of them have been actually a lot really spot on, I believe. Then we'll clarify them to see what kind of who it might be or what star signs they are and what their intentions are. And then we'll look at in the shadows and then we'll clarify those also. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Sagittarius this week. It is their second today, so I'm hoping to get this uploaded tonight before I go out. Obviously, because in Britain it is now 3:30 in the afternoon. So let's see. So for Sagittarius, left path 5 or Taurus placements, but we'll just stick with Sag at the moment. Let's see what is going on with Sagittarius. Any messages that you want Sagittarius to hear or be aware of around them during this week, starting from the 2nd of November for Sagittarius. So we have got fake flexing, okay, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. So this could be someone around you that spends a hell of a lot of money, acts as if they have a lot of money or they actually do have a lot of money. But it says acts rich, and we're saying rich, Rachel, Richie, rich loops maybe, I don't know, does he act rich? But yeah, flosses money, acts fancy and shows off, etc. Now this can be anybody around you, okay, if you know that there's a show off with how much money that they have here, Sagittarius. But let's see, could be a spending spree here. Let's see, Sagittarius. What has Sagittarius got to be? Well, be careful. If you've got a lot of money and you show what you've got, then a lot of people normally want it. So if you don't normally show Norman, I'm hearing Norman or Normington. Let's see. Could be Felix, Normington, Laura. Let's see. Sagittarius, moving. So some of you might be saving money because you're moving and you're trying not to flex your money, hopefully. There might be a sign or two. But like you're probably trying not to flex your money. You're probably not to try and save it. You could have one of you that wants to move and save for moving, but the other one kind of frivolously spends quite a bit of money. Okay, so it might be if you're thinking of moving, Sagittarius, that you are trying to save your money and try to be very careful with how much you have. Sometimes if you got a lot of it, it's kind of like this, well, I can afford it, so we can do whatever we want. And one of you might be considering thinking, well, moving, okay. So it might be about saving in order to move for the future, okay. Because moving is kind of coming up for someone here. I'm also hearing Richard Pryor. Or a P, Pucci, Pisces, maybe. Patrick, Fitzpatrick, Fitzgerald, Fitzy, Fitzine, Francine, Franny. Also, let's see. Sagittarius. What's coming up for Sagittarius? Anything that they should be aware of for Sagittarius this week? So you got wolf in sheep's clothing, and you've also got too busy winning. So you've kind of got this winning and losing energy that might be around a Libra. Okay. Now you could have someone around you that is very posh, has loads of money. They're considering moving. They act rich to the people that see them. So these are going to be your environment, roughly, of what people see is the fact that someone has quite a lot of money. It might be a Lucy. Could be a Lucifer, maybe. Could be a Capricorn or a Gemini person placement. But like flexes money all over the place and shows off that they have quite a bit of money. And this person's considering moving because they can probably afford to do so. But there's a wolf in sheep's clothing around someone here that might be just after someone's money, or just in, or justice. Might be a Libra, okay. But too busy winning, okay. So winning what exactly? That's the thing or Steve. But I'm too busy winning. Now, is that a court case, or is that I've just won the jackpot? Jack, Julia, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, and I've just won the jackpot. So some of you could be gambling and this person gambles and then flexes off and shows everybody how much money that they've got. My God, this reminds me of someone. Meg, you went on here because you wouldn't spend any of that money in order to join. You did want it for free, though. Sorry, a Capricorn. Wins money at the casino. Okay. Wins money at the casino and then shows everybody all the money that they've got here. But a wolf in sheep's clothing. Be careful. Because if you're showing off everything that you have, people are going to see what you've got here. Let's see. Sagittarius for them to be aware of. Anything around Sagittarius for them to be aware of. Now that might also be an extremely, you got rejected, like an extremely attractive girlfriend or boyfriend, and because I have, someone wants them. Okay, someone's eyeing someone up maybe. That could be like around the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, so I'm kind of eyeing someone up. Could be Laura Felix, she had one eye. Let's see. Keeps coming up in my readings. Let's see what the name does anyway. So it could just be then the fact that your name on here is Laura or Felix, or you're from Filofax. Okay. Let's see. Or near Filofax. One more card, please, for Sagittarius to be aware of this week. So you got low IQ. Okay. So it might be where some of you are trying to move job or house or home, but you're restricted by what you can do mentally and physically here, because it can be a lot of fear of being rejected, and like put myself out there, but every time I do I get rejected. Okay, I keep looking for stuff and blah blah blah, but every time I do I get rejected. Now it might be someone that keeps trying to get in with someone that has money, and the person that has money is kind of like, fuck that, you're not just going to come straight into my life. Okay, so reject. Okay, but there could be someone that's struggling to find work here because of their IQ. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. I haven't got a high IQ at all. I'm just good at my job, what I do here. But each to their own. If you don't have your own business or your own company and you work for someone, there could be where you have to take a lesser pay here. Okay, so I have to take less money. So I've been spending money left, right and centre, and I have to take a wage cut, or I can't afford to flex my money like you can. Like, I can't afford to just spend money like you do. I have to save every penny that I get. Okay, could be I'm kind of picking up those kind of messages around you here, Sagittarius. So let's find out what this is about, because I can't pick up on a storyline. These are not really going to be about your love life, Sagittarian. I'll probably do something around that on YouTube maybe. But we'll do that next week. We'll probably concentrate on love. But does everybody not get fed up with love, like the same circumstances, right? Well, you tell me in the comments. Are you okay with this? Do you know? Are you all right with me not concentrating on people's love lives all of a sudden? You know, fake flexing. What's that to do with? What's this fake flexing? Who's this to do with fake flexing? The Sun. Family members. So there could be someone that's very abundant, extremely rich, have a big house. Okay, they have everything that they need, so they don't need anything here. The Sun, what's the Sun energy for? Is a Libra possible here. So they could be showing off what they have money. This could be showing someone around a house or a home also. Okay, because it would be buying and selling merchandise. But if this is online, this is pretty much where I'm putting everything that I have and showing everybody online. So I need to show everybody my big house, my car, my money, like my assets of everything that I've got, and put myself out there. But it does say fake flexing. Okay, so it might be where someone shows off the amount of money that they've got here. Maybe. Moving. What is moving here for? What is moving here for Sagittarius? It's the Six of Wands. So you're moving on, you're moving away. Okay, you could actually be planning on a move at some point here, moving a lot of things around or so, like around your, I said bedroom, nearly said bedroom, but like around my room, bedroom, so on and so forth, moving a lot of things around, planning on maybe moving in the future. And I've probably just come into a load of money and now I can move out For someone, there might be someone in the family that's just come into a load of money, and because they can now move out, which means that they could have just got an inheritance. This can also mean that someone passed and died in the family, and they left me a load of money, and now I can move. So it's kind of like this energy of, I'm kind of picking that up. Someone passed away in the family. Okay, so it could be an inheritance. Like, this is a winnings, because it is a Libra energy, but it's also death. So it's kind of like that, a certificate of death. Like, you know, someone could have passed on, someone could have inherited a load of money to someone, and it's now left them free in order to be able to contemplate on moving here. Okay, now it could just be the fact that some people here are spiritual. Okay, they're spiritual and they earn a spiritual living here, and they show off what they have here. Okay, what they do. So they might talk about money quite a lot, or show off that they have money quite a lot, maybe. I don't know. But it is kind of there, because that is like also a spiritual type sort of gathering of money. It could be people that manifest like riches and money and stuff like that. And then they tell people that they've manifested something into their life, okay, of abundance. For some of you, that could be spiritual. You could actually be teaching or telling people how to do this kind of stuff here. Because it's all about not realizing it. I think I went over this majorly in Pisces reading. If you have everything, you don't need or want everything. But if you have nothing, and you fear the fact that you have nothing, you continue to get nothing. But if you're comfortable and you're like really happy with the person that you are and what you have, you're already abundant. You already have it. So when you know that, your heart center gives off a frequency to draw it towards you. It's a bit like your mind and your brain. It needs to know what direction to focus on. So when it's focusing on you, you create alchemy. So this could be Natalie. But like, you know, when you focus, when your brain knows where to focus, it can heal it. Okay. So it can give you attention and care. Okay. So when you provide yourself with enough love and care and attention, and you're relaxed and your brain knows where to go, your brain obviously says brain wave, right? Brain wave. Okay. So your heart is also a pump. Okay. Pumping engine. Okay. Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Okay. But like I said, when you're in mind and body and soul and everything works together, that creates an alpha and gamma and also beta wave. Okay. So states of brain wave. So when your brain is in tandem, okay, that's why we have meditation. So it's called gamma rays and gamma, you know, all that sort of stuff. Delta, beta. Okay, beta is more kind of like relaxed energy. And then you kind of like, when that's in tandem, your heart starts to pump and forms a pump. And when it does, you're in alignment. When you are, you get everything. Okay, because you feel as if you've already got it. You're content. Okay. You found contentment. So what you've got here is wolf in sheep's clothing around a Aries, a Scorpio, or a life path 4 maybe. But there's still a lot of business here, which is kind of like, I don't really care. I'm concentrated on my work. I'm concentrated on my business. This is, like I said, someone that's saprophilia. Okay, they could be a bit of a flirt or a tease. But it could also be someone that makes out that they have everything, or they do. Well, they do. 10 of Cups. Everything, or a Steve, really? Am I a wolf in sheep's clothing? Well, it's protected. It's like a protected item. Let's see. Too busy winning. So again, someone, like I said, man, when you've got people around you, Sagittarius, I don't think you have, because it's not really in your reading, but when you've got people around you that have a lack mentality or a low IQ maybe, okay, and they're always questioning you and they're always thinking very negatively, oh my God, I'll be rejected, I won't be able to do this, I can't do this, I can't do that. Okay, those people just love to live in the lack of can't. Okay, there's an energy here like, well, I don't really care because I can. So you could get people that resent that. Okay, people that see people as like, well, you fucking have everything. Like, yeah, I do. Do you think that bothers me? Not really, because I'm too busy going forward and winning everything. I'm getting everything. I have everything that I want. So I'm too busy thinking about the future of everything that I've already got here, which is abundance, happiness, home, stability. So I don't really care what people think about me. I'm just fucking doing my own thing, baby. That's what I'm doing, right? So there's this too busy winning energy here, but then there's a rejected energy here and a low IQ. So it might be where I can't seem to figure out the fact of how to get what you have. Okay. Could be another person that's around you. Too busy winning. What's too busy winning here? Sagittarius. So you got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a lot of energy here. Like I said, it could be someone that went off into a relationship, a very successful one, and they won, or they went to court. Like, this could be going to court, and it could be like, I can't lose. Like, there's no way I can lose. So, you know, because this is all saprophilia, this is business owners, you know, people that are entrepreneurial, people that have assets and money in different avenues. Like, you know, I can earn money here and here and here. Once I've learned how to do this, I can get money whenever I want because I'm comfortable with money. So I don't have to worry about that. And that's one thing that never seems to cross my mind of worry, because as soon as I do, it all just seems to flood in because I'm entrepreneurial. I have money in different banks. I have money in different areas. Okay, so I'm abundant. I already feel that. I have it. So the last thing on my mind of worry is really worrying about what anyone else thinks, because that will just bring me down. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want negativity around me. So if someone feels rejected, then this energy would be like, well, you know, there's something I can do about it. So, you know, here, what's rejected for? Rejected. 2, Libra. 2 here also. I don't know why they're rejected, because someone here is abundant and feels as if that they have what they want, winning. So this could be going towards a court winning, losing situation, winning, losing, loser, winner, negative, positive, negative, positive. You know, you could have someone around you that has like double Libra or triple Libra, or, you know, you're a Libra with another Libra, or a placement of 2 with another placement of 2. Okay, because I'm really picking that up. Okay, and that can be like where one of you is winning and the other one is losing. Okay, everything that they have, their inheritance, their money, their house, their home, mortgage, they're losing, or they're winning, and the other one is losing, losing, losing. That can mean relationship. You're losing me in a relationship. You're losing everything because you're being rejected. You're being told no, you can't have it. Okay. What's the 2 of Swords? Why is the 2 of Swords here? Is the Ace of Pentacles. But again, there's more money. There's more opportunity there. Because I'm picking up on a lot of like financial stability. Okay. A lot of financial stability. What is low IQ? Why does Sagittarius have low IQ energy here for? Around a 3, a Pisces? Yeah, I do. But I am also this. So I have a lot of, I do have Sag in my chart, and I do have, like, you know, my girlfriend's got Sagittarius in her chart. Here, but like low IQ, Pisces. Okay, but abundant. What is the 3 of Cups for? 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups. There's a Virgo, Life Path 9 energy, or a 3. I don't know. Because it feels like, well, I have a low IQ and I might be rejected, but I have everything I need anyway, so I'm secure. It might be someone that lives at home. Like, they're secure. It doesn't matter whether they have a low IQ. It's just the fact that they feel happy anyway. But this is more of a happy, sad medium. Could be a psychic medium here. Tell me more about this Hermit energy here. Because it's also feeling like I'm being rejected. Like I'm going to be rejected. Or I'm the 3rd wheel. What's the Hermit? There's the King of Pentacles. There's money all over this place, Sagittarius. There is abundance and money and a stable relationship that is definitely present. But because you have rejected, it might be someone that's fearing being rejected by this person that has everything. Because they might already have it. They could have a house, a home, a mortgage, rent. They could have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They could have all of that already. And someone's kind of like, I might be rejected if I put in an offer. Because they're a stable individual. You know, what would they see in me? This could be someone with you, Sag, I don't know. But it could be like, what would they see in me? I don't have anything to offer. Okay, now that might be, well, I don't see where money would really be of an importance, but it would help. But like, you know, love is love and money is money. They're two different things. Well, they're not. They're actually the same. They're not important. But either way, well, what are they? What is money? What is love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. So, what you've got is rich, abundant, flexing it off, showing it off. Maybe a fast car, buying yourself something, moving, planning on moving is definitely here. A very big business owner, CEO, someone that knows money inside out. They're winning. They're gaining clarity, wisdom, money, financially stable. You got an energy around another energy that may be Libra, because you got 2 and 2, see? You got like another energy of Libra that might be losing, but they've still got stuff. So, let's see if we can find out anything else with a different deck here, Sagittarius, because I'm not really picking up on whether that's really, what's that, fed up? This might be someone with nice boobs. Could be Meg Ryan. You got the Emperor and the Empress, so I got that feeling of the tarot cards that I were doing throughout the last week energy and the last month energy of everybody that was coming up with the King and the Queen and the King and the Queen of this and the King and the Queen of that and the Emperor and the Empress, and like, you know, same kind of flavour is there really. Let's see, Flavor Flav. So any other messages that you want for Sagittarius, please, for Sagittarius? Any messages for Sagittarius? So you got, I was careless with you, careless whisper. Sometimes I hear your voice. Ooh, careless whisper. I was careless with you. Well, your reading didn't really show too many signs of someone coming back. Sometimes I hear your voice. It might be spiritual. It could be the mediumship energy there, like feeling very contacted with like spirit at this time. And you're kind of like hearing voices or kind of trying to tap into like, you know, esoteric spiritual stuff, psychic, mediumship. Sometimes I hear your voice. That can be around that energy there. Okay. But there's this energy here also of careless with their gift. Like they have a gift, but they're careless with it. Okay. But they're still winning, so might be competitive behaviour around spiritual stuff here. Sagittarius. I scared myself that day. Really, I hate that card. I want to tell you so much. Any other messages, please, for Sagittarius? So it's kind of like this reconciliation of getting things off your chest. I know you're watching me. So there's an energy of someone that knows that this person could well be watching their social media in certain aspects here. And they could actually be talking. I was careless with you. What is that? Around a Leo or an Aquarius. So you could be coming from the Aquarius reading, because that is an 8. And that did mention someone coming back and apologising energy here. But I was careless with you. Why? Strength card. Tell me why the Strength card was careless. Because of a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian? They seem to be going out and doing their own thing and doing all of that sort of stuff here. So I don't know why that would be careless. It might be someone that's just reconciled with someone and just said, you know, I forgot you. Or I forget you. Sometimes I hear your voice. 10 of Swords from a deceased loved one, or maybe a Pisces, or a mother, or a father, but like a deceased loved one maybe. Sometimes I hear your voice because of the ending. So it's a little bit like people that are like reminiscing from a third party that they may have spoke to someone in the past. And it's kind of like, I still think about you. Okay, I can still kind of remember the times that we were speaking and talking and so on and so forth. And I was a little bit careless with you at that point. But I can kind of remember, you know, what we spoke about and how we used to talk and so on and so forth. So it's kind of like this feeling of this vibration of this person missing someone and that they've got quite a few things that they want to talk about. I want to tell you so much. I've got loads of things to catch up on and tell you about what's been going on with me, and you know, that sort of stuff. It could be a friend. It could, like I said, it could be a love interest though, because this is like a Meg Ryan energy. So there's a piece on the side. I scared myself that day. Why? A hangman. There's another 3 energy there. Why did this person scare themselves? I don't get that question. Around a Virgo or a life path 9. You got a lot of major arcanas and a lot of like a major card. Like they're all like, it's kind of like people are in relationships here. You do have 2 3s, but someone might be talking to another person, but I don't know if it's on a romantic level. I want to tell you so much. Around this person, it could be a friend. It might be just like, I don't know, it could be like a fling. It could be like an old ex type sort of person that's kind of talking to someone, because this is like, I've got a lot of things on my mind and I've got to get it off my mind, and I can't do that until I talk to you. So it could be 2 people that are talking, but this is also maybe keeping it a secret from someone that they could be talking here. What's the Page of Pentacles? Because they could be talking to them in like a friendly manner, but it's also still energy. So tell me more about the condition of this. I want to tell you so much in the Page of Pentacles. About the 7 of Swords, yeah. Might be about a life path 7 or a Cancerian. Like, I haven't seen you in a while and you're now back in my life somehow. Like, because you're now back in my life, we're continuing to catch up and talk here. So I don't know if this is your ex, their ex, or there is a third party, because there are 2 3 energies there. And I'm kind of picking up on this vibe where someone misses that person as a friend or an acquaintance or an ex, and they talk to that person, but it's not for long. They like come and go. So it might be at work, it could be whenever, but like, you know, I'm coming and then I'm going, but I'm also possibly talking to one of these people that may be a friend or I don't know if the person's cheating or lying. Tell me more about this 7 of Swords. Is with the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius normally. So talking with you here, Sagittarius. So it's kind of like you may know that this person could well be in a relationship, and because you know they are, you're kind of talking to them and so on and so forth, but you know that they don't stay very long. They kind of do leave and they go back to someone else that's present here. So it might be an ex, it could be an old soulmate, it could be an old acquaintance, because you did have like reconciliation energy that was there and catching up and talking. Now, Aquarius is also Leo, because I read in numerology. And in their reading, they had this energy of apologetic energy of reconciliation of talking. And it was to a friend or a person. And that seems to be of happened, or now is in this reading, where these people are now continuing to possibly talk about, I don't know, it could be spiritual, esoteric. It doesn't always have to be a love interest, but it's kind of like they're an old acquaintance of someone's. I know you're watching me, so what is that to do with? Around a 9, a Virgo or a life path 9, and then you get Sagittarius, Taurus energy of being let down, and then an ending, and then the Ace of Cups. I don't know, it's kind of like this person is like a soulmate from the past. It's kind of like has an acquaintance of a soulmate of the past. And there's a single energy of like a life path 9 or a Virgo here, and they keep like interacting maybe with someone, and I don't know if it ends up making this person feel like regretful, or you know, what would have happened if we had got together, or you know, and this sort of stuff, because it's kind of like, well, I know that you're watching and I know that you're interested, because you're more than likely talking and you're here and you're kind of offering, but I'm single. So it's kind of like, I don't know whether this person's having an ultimatum to end things or finish things, or whether this person's just coming through as an old acquaintance of the past. Like 5 can also represent past soulmate. Like we had a connection at one point with 3, like a Piscean maybe, and then it's in the past. So it's kind of like this, 2 people are sort of talking and reconciling of maybe a connection that could have been drawn up from the past, because this can be like a long time ago. It can be like, you know, but it would mean past energy because it means passed on. So it means old acquaintance, right? And it can also mean new, but I'm picking up that it's an old acquaintance, and it's someone that is getting acquainted with someone that is in their energy that is of the past, basically. Now, this is there to say that, you know, it's open for discussion because it makes me feel good. It, like, talking to this person makes me feel really good. Like, it makes me feel stable. It stabilizes my energy when I get to talk to you. You know, it could be a spiritual guide, but, you know, it can mean when I get to hear your voice and when I speak to you, it makes me feel emotionally stable. You calm me down, okay? So it's kind of like that, where 2 people are kind of like, they trust someone, they trust the person. Like I said, it could just be a single person, but they're just talking to the person that's single because they know them. So they're kind of getting to know the person because it eases this person's mind. It stabilizes them through life. It helps them. So it can be like marriage guidance, counselling, spiritual guidance, counselling. It can be a friend. It can be an old soulmate that was an acquaintance at one point, but they just kind of now and again remain in contact. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, and they kind of remain in contact. And yeah, this can mean it's just someone from the past. Okay? So, like I said, guys, it's either you or this person or your partner. So, you know, there you go. That's your messages. That is the energy that is around you and this person. Okay? So that's what I've got, guys. Thanks very much. Make sure that you watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. And stay tuned for your next weekly reading.